Toyota vow to create 30 EV cars by 2030. Can they catch up to Tesla? Toyota is ramping up its electric vehicles production schedules, vowing to release 30 EV vehicles by 2030 instead of vowing to create 15 by 2025. The Japanese automakers also vowed to sell 3.5 million battery EV globally by 2035. Well, they're doing this mainly because they are already late to the EV market, which is what I think, which is also really important because I've said so many times, late to the market is always very hard to catch up. And Toyota and Tesla has something similar actually, because both companies in the past, when they just started, they were being looked down. And as Toyota was being looked down, they shot up and became one of the most famous and sold car in the entire world. And now this is repeated by Tesla. Basically, this is actually just going to go on in a loop. As time goes by, there will always be that company that is being looked down, but yet going to shoot like a rock star. Well, they do have the models, but I don't think those will be the final product because they haven't even make it. I don't think it's just a prototype. Maybe it is a prototype, or is it just like a 3D drawn car prototype look? Well, these pictures are just for us to look at it and think about it. Well, I kind of like the design of this one because I don't know, man, I'm kind of weird. I just like feel like it's kind of like a cube, kind of comfortable. I don't know, personally, I've never been into such a car before, but that is just my personal feeling. I think it's going to be hard for them to catch up too because, you know, Ford and other cars, many other cars like General Motors, they already are inside the EV market. Especially when you want to fight against China's EV car, I think they don't stand a chance. And there are also many EV cars coming up like Apple, and I don't know, but they are still coming. And it's very hard to compete in a world where you're already late in. But like I said before, they are underestimated. And okay, I have to humble myself. All other cars are also underestimated because Tesla is flying right now. People are just saying, you know, Tesla's gonna kill all of them, which Tesla is not being very proud. They are still trying to achieve what they are not. So as long as you keep running, your opponent that are running behind you can't catch up. Unless you stop, none of them will, unless they run faster than you. I wish it's going to be interesting. 30 car by 2030. You have to make 3 cars in a single year. Well, definitely by now they should have a prototype for the car releasing next year for Toyota, because if they don't have it, they will be in massive problem. It will be really bad because if they only build a prototype by next year, they will have to release 6 cars by the next years, because normally prototype have to test for 1 year or maybe even 2 years, and they have to release 30 in 10. And Toyota also wanting to turn Lexus, in case you don't know, they're kind of the same company, but Lexus is like maybe a more grand version of Toyota. So they're trying to make Lexus a fully EV brand company by 2035, which is in 15 years, which is kind of the target of what China and US is trying to do to turn their entire country into an EV country. But it will still be hard because even if America and China turn into fully EV, there are places in this world that are still going to use petrol. But by then, they will rapidly change to EV because petrol by then will be so expensive. Nobody will ever want to use them anymore. And turning a company fully into an EV company in 15 years is actually kind of hard because whatever you're selling right now, vanish, no more. Yeah. So it's going to be kind of a challenge to just totally twist it, because there are going to be people out there that kind of want the old type, which they would also have to take a leap of faith to just change it all. Which actually, I think Tesla, if they were a petrol company, they should be able to twist the entire company in 5 years, 5 to 10 years, instead of using 15 years. But of course, scenarios are different. And also, I think that one about Tesla, if they are selling petrol car, they could turn the company into an EV company in 5 to 10 years. This is just a guess, because don't take it too literally, like I'm like saying, oh, Tesla is a lot better than Toyota. No. It's just a guess. So anyways, this has been a video. If you like it, please like and subscribe. You learn anything, ring the notification bell down below. Share to other people so people can look forward to buying Toyota in EV form, because maybe you're a Toyota fan and just like, I really want a Toyota. Yeah, you can get it probably next year. Comment down below if you're excited for the Toyota cars, which actually I am too. I'm pretty excited about it. I personally kind of like Toyota too. And don't forget, always do your research.